few things that were provided to you in your packet. One is a follow-up on a workshop that we had a couple of weeks ago with the board of the Clarence Shock Memorial Park at Governor Dick. They were here to talk about the project they have for completing the ADA compliant timber boardwalk, which provides overlooks through the, at this point, excuse me, at this point it goes to a dead end, not too far from the visitor center. Their intent has always been to kind of loop it around through the woods, and gives, as they described to you, gives the opportunity for a lot of people who wouldn't otherwise be able to get into the woods to literally be in among the treetops and, you know, enjoy nature. They're requesting a grant through the American Rescue Plan Act in the amount of $252,360 to complete that boardwalk. That would be 315 linear feet of it, along with the engineering and everything that it would take to bring it to full completion. So hopefully they were able to answer all of your questions at that workshop, and if you're so inclined, then we can allocate those funds.
Seek a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? It's 1,060 acres, I think, out there, and it's exploding in its interest from the public and from people outside the county. So,
I have a question. How are these projects decided through the grant that's been provided, the money that's been provided through the federal government? How's that vetted to ensure that you're meeting the terms of the American Rescue Plan Act?
Well, they've provided pretty clear guidance now on what
Federal government.
Yes, U.S. Treasury on what projects are eligible. This one in specific would be for. It actually hits a couple of them. It's would be tourism, which is a specific category, and also the outdoor recreation tied to COVID that people have, sort of migrated to doing more of.
Are jobs tied to it at all?
No, this one wouldn't be. No. And they don't have jobs. There isn't a requirement for job creation through ARPA. The only requirement they have relating to governmental restrictions are that it be compliant with Davis-Bacon Act bidding, the prevailing wage.
Do you vet them, Jamie, in your capacity?
Generally, yeah. It's not. There aren't very many categories, and if there's a tie to something, for example, you recall the WEPA program grant that was, I think, the first one out of ARPA. Sorry, lots of acronyms.
That was jobs.
That one was
Eventually.
job creation
Workforce
for
development.
underprivileged populations, resulting in some way out of COVID.
And the county received 23
27.
27?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the balance so far?
Around 5, I think, because 18.4 of it went to the 911 DES project. So from there, and when I say that, I have a sense of what some of the requests are still out there that people have been expressing interest in. So I would say about $5 million remaining.
okay. Nothing else. All in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. So moved.
Okay. You also had some information on a proposed project for a PennVest application for a farm located at 870 North College Street in Myerstown. This would be the farm of Amos Esh, and Mr. Esh is seeking a PennVest loan, I believe, for improvements, and there's a lot of pages to this. Sorry to overwhelm you with that a little bit, but improvements to the farm that have to do with manure storage, stacking structures, cattle walkways, and so on. A lot of it has to do with compliance with ag regulations and so on. Some farms will go through PennVest. There's rural development. There's various programs, but this one in particular simply requires that the county in which the farm exists provide a letter of support. with the application. So you're not obligated to anything, or there's nothing to do with county funds or anything like that, just a letter of support. And I think with your packet were a couple of example letters in some other counties.
Yeah, this one probably goes into the Delaware Bay, not the Chesapeake Bay, but either way, it's improving clean water. I certainly support that, and make a motion to approve the grant by TMAG for nutrient management on the Esh Farm in Myerstown.
Second motion?
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Not all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. So moved. Thank you.
I would ask for your ratification of a proclamation. The District Attorney mentioned National Police Week. You all participated and attended the memorial that was held on Tuesday morning here in front of the building, recognizing those who've fallen in the line of duty, and the proclamation was read there by Commissioner Phillips. So I would ask for your ratification of that proclamation that was provided for Police Week.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded that we ratify that proclamation Police Week. Any questions or comments? It was a very nice ceremony, very well done, and a tougher one because of the timing and so on, but well deserved for the folks that have sacrificed so much, both the families and the officers throughout the years for Lebanon Countyans. All in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved.
I have two applications from disabled veterans who are eligible for the program to be exempt from real estate taxes. They are Nathan Shirk of East Maple Street, Cleona, and Michael Bechtold, Laurel Street, Lebanon, who meet the requirements.
I make a motion to approve the two disabled veteran real estate tax exemption requests.
Second now.
It's been moved and seconded that we approve the waiver of those property taxes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved.
The second to last item I guess I have is an appointment for the Lebanon County Commission for Women. This would be, they're nominating and have forwarded to you the resume of Alicia Arnold, who, if approved, would serve until March of 2025. Commission for Women.
I make a motion to appoint Alicia Arnold to the Commission for Women Board.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we add Alicia Arnold to the, any questions? If not, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. So moved.
One other thing I just want to mention, we're sort of biting our nails over this, and just want to make you aware, the county historically provides all of the flags for markers on the veterans memorials at cemeteries throughout the county. We do that through the various veterans organizations, and there's just a big deployment of these flags that usually happens in a week or two. We are still awaiting the delivery of the flags. We were informed at the beginning of the year that the supplier that we typically use would flat out not be able to provide our flags. And you might remember a few years ago we switched from a bare stem flag with 2 staples to a painted stem flag with 3 staples, and they have held up much better. It's amazing, these little things that you get involved with. Very much more durable to last from May to typically November when they come down. We ordered from another supplier in February, so we're at 4 months, I guess, or almost 4 months. They have most recently told us that it will be this week. Each day, cross fingers and hope it's this week. So I'm just letting you know, there are the organizations out there, the veterans organizations are very eager and very vocal about their, where are the flags. We're at the mercy of the supply chain, the delivery chain, and so on.
How many?
13,000.
I was with our veterans director yesterday and suggested that maybe the federal government has some in storage that we could borrow and then replace when ours come in if they're not here. And specifically the National Cemetery uses them. And I don't know how he made out, but he was going to contact them to see if we can make arrangements.
We have a very small supply on hand, just from
2,000.
kind of keep leftovers, but I certainly hope they come through. It's just, first supplier, reliable supplier for years, no trouble. Said they can't. I don't know if it's workforce shortages or supplies or what it is, but.
May I
so
just clarify, the ones that are on order are the 3 staple?
No, we had to go back to lesser quality because it's all that was available.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing how that extra upgrade took away so many complaints because of people saying, "Oh, the cemetery's a mess because the flags are down and they're blown away." Amazing how that
Yeah.
changed things for those 13,000 flags that were put out.
I think it eliminated the comments.
It did. Yeah. Well, that's I'm
the
just
complaints. Yeah.
making a note here. So thank you. I wanted to clarify that.
Yeah. So I just wanted you guys to know that in case the calls elevate to you,
Yep.
people are very eager, and I don't
People
know
are
what we're
passionate about the American flags for our veterans, and rightfully so.
gonna- But so yeah, been 4 months and waiting. All right, that's what I had. I'll bring in Steve if you're ready.
Yep.